Hey guys, it's currently Saturday. We're gonna go see a movie tonight as part of like a late birthday activity. We don't really go out to do much normally. And so my birthday was on Thursday, the 3rd. And that was just such a busy day. Thursdays are always busy because I'm getting the vlog up and I had a bunch of orders to pack and I had my Canada Post meeting. It was chaotic, although I did find some time to chill in the evening, play some Fall Guys, and we went and picked up some McDonald's. So I had thought, okay, on the weekend we'll do dinner and a movie, but since we did the McDonald's on Thursday, I'm like, let's skip the dinner and just do like popcorn and snacks at the movie. So we're gonna see The Wild Robot tonight, which I don't know much about. I saw the, like, I actually didn't even see the trailer. I saw like a part of the trailer. But people are saying it's a really good movie, so I'm gonna go see it. It's an animated film by DreamWorks, and yeah, the people are raving about it, so let's check it out. And my gift from Christian is on the way. It's a little late, but that's fine. He ordered something online, and apparently it's Elden Ring related. That's what he told me he was gonna look for, something Elden Ring related, so I'm extremely curious. Don't know if that'll come in by the time this vlog goes up, because this is a Tuesday vlog, so you might have to wait till Friday to see what I got. Also this weekend I want to repaint my nails because they're really grown out. I want to dye the cover for the Chode chair, and I also just got in the dye for the clothing I ordered that's like the same color as this. And so I want to attempt that tomorrow. I don't have a pot or anything big enough for the stovetop method of dyeing, so I'm thinking I'm going to use the washing machine for the clothing. Makes me a little nervous because I don't want a bunch of dye getting all over other stuff in the washing machine. Like, what if some of it lingers? I don't know. We're gonna give it a try. And then this one I might just do in the sink. Will it dye my sink though? It's not a stainless steel sink. Oh, I can do each piece in a separate pot, but this top piece is gonna like fill our biggest pot. We have a wide one, but it's pretty shallow. I'll figure it out. But it's a different dye than the clothing, so it's not going to go in the washing machine with the clothing. I suppose it could be a separate load, but anyway. We've got a synthetic dye for the chair and then the regular RIT dye for the clothing because it's cotton. More on that later. I have yet to build these locking clutch sets. I talked about it in the last vlog. I never did it. I've just been building sets as I need them because I sell them in sets of 10. So I need to build the little packs. I don't know if we'll do that this weekend, but I have yet to do that. I bring that up because I received a similar item in the mail. I made a wholesale purchase of RadBacks. They're similar in appearance to these locking clutches, but they're magnetic, and so they convert your enamel pins into magnets. Here's what it looks like. Oh! Okay, not only did that fall on the floor, it magnetized to the underside of the leg of my desk. Because I have the front slightly raised to level the desk, and it's underneath there somewhere. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's what it looks like in comparison. And it says radbacks.ca. It's a patented design, and so I bought it from the official source. Ha ha ha. This pin is just lying around. Let's use it as a tester. Now, do these lock on or do they just press on? They pull back like the locking clutches, so I'm assuming it's a similar mechanism. Yeah. The top kind of pulls upwards. Ta-da! Ooh, so I'll have to get pictures of these and get them up on the site at some point. Not today. I'm not doing that today. I just wanted to check it out and actually try it because I've had them for a few days now and I have yet to put them on pins. So, cool. Now let's stick it to something. I have so many magnetic surfaces in here, like my desk legs, the legs of this desk. My big storage shelves are all metal. Woo! Your pin is going to stick out a little bit, but that's just the nature of pins. They've got posts on the back, but that is so fun. And of course you can stick it to your fridge. This thing is all metal. This is metal. I can stick pins anywhere. That would actually be perfect for any new enamel pins I have because I have a bunch pinned to the wall over here. They're on embroidery hoops like that one and that one up there. And this big one's on its own hoop. And the Toad Queen in her own frame. But this one here never made it as part of the gallery wall and it's not hanging anywhere else. I could still hang it, but I sort of want to recolor the hoop. But I'm accumulating more pins, more than what's just sitting on top here. so I can start magnetizing them and just sticking them around the room. And all of these bags are more of the RadBacks. I bought 1,000 and I plan to sell them in sets of 2. Ha ha. So yeah, I bought them wholesale to resell in my store for those of you who want them. I'll try to get those added soon. I gotta do photos and stuff, so we'll see when they get added, but they will be soon. Now this weekend I also need to pack more orders because I still have more from the restock I did. A lot of orders do still have holds on them because people are waiting for other items to come back and then they're gonna buy them together. I am pretty nervous about the zips because we cannot get that many of the blanks. Like for size large, we have 1 brown. And so I got some in military green, but I couldn't get as many as I wanted of that color either. And so I got some in like a heather forest green. Just yesterday I ordered some, so I'll have those later. I can show you what the military green looks like, but it's gonna be a little bit all over the place. Like certain sizes are gonna have only certain colors, or it might be a mix of colors for certain sizes. It's a bit of a mess. We're just doing what we can. I'm also at the point where if I need to order more embroidery thread, I should do it now, but I'm like, we still have a decent amount, although the white is worrying me a little bit, but I'm like, maybe if the white runs out, just use a different white, because we have a whole bunch of a different white. I don't know. I just don't want to end up with a bunch of leftover of these colors. We'll see how it goes, but let's go look at that military green. This is what it looks like. I think it's very cute. And hopefully that heather forest green also looks good. It should look a little darker than this. But that's one of the colors that's available for some sizes. Because we're only gonna have a little over 100 of these in total amongst all the sizes and color options. And that's all I can really get for the blanks. So that's what we're doing. If they sell super fast, I'll consider doing a different colorway. Like I can get a different color blank that would look good with different color flowers. We're gonna play it by ear because I'm gonna be doing some miscellaneous embroidery for the rest of the year, just using up some blank samples I have, and I've ordered more sweatshirts in. So there's gonna be a little mixed bag of stuff available for the rest of the year. Because the purpose of that is to use up leftover embroidery thread. We've got this rack here that's pretty much full. There's more in here. A lot of it's the shiny thread, which I kind of want to use up too. Some of the designs could use that. So there's a lot. Is this empty? Yes. And then those 3 boxes in the closet also have thread, but those are colors for the Halloween stuff. But yeah, I guess I will get to packing more orders. I'm at the point where I ran out of freebie stickers, and so I've been cutting up the Halloween cat sticker sheets, and I've been including that. So hopefully people aren't too disappointed. I did that until the mail pickup yesterday, and then I started just leaving the boxes open and unsealed so I can hopefully add the freebie sticker on Monday. Next mail pickup is Monday. It'll happen after 4 p.m. though, so I'm hoping the stickers come in before that and I can add them to all the boxes. Right now the boxes are open, but I'm debating whether or not I should seal them and make the labels for them, like the shipping labels, and just leave a gap in the tape where I can stick the sticker in. At least for the white boxes. For the brown boxes, I feel like it would just fall out, so maybe hold off on those. But yeah, I could just like stick it in through a gap and then put a little piece of tape to close the gap or something. Because otherwise I'm doing that on Monday, which is the stream day, and I don't want it to be another order packing stream, but we might have to like cut away from whatever activity I'm doing to like add all the stickers and seal up the boxes. So maybe it'll be a hybrid stream. It really all just depends when the stickers come. Like, will they arrive before the stream? Probably during the stream is most likely because I start at noon. It's all up in the air, but let me show you the boxes I have sitting out. So all of these are orders that are done other than the freebie sticker, and I have the packing slip just on top, and yeah, that's how I know what orders what. There's a little stack back there, and then I have more over here. So these are all the ones I did after the mail pickup because I was packing last night. I was just in the mood to get more done. But not only am I out of the freebie sticker, I'm out of the Halloween cat sticker, which is also coming on Monday along with the freebies, but I've been entirely skipping the orders that have that sticker in it. So those do need to be done Monday. Maybe I can make a pile of them. Like if I'm going to leave it open, maybe I can make a pile for the ones that need the Halloween cat sticker added. I don't know. But this is truly the shop update that never ends. It was an August 17th Halloween/fall update. It's October 5th. and I'm still packing orders for it. I mean, there was the restock, of course, but we had the main drop, and then the store was closed for a bit. There was the reopen, which caused an influx of orders. Now restock number 1, then there's going to be restock number 2. But because the t-shirts sold out, there's going to be a third restock where I add more t-shirts. So I'm pretty much set for the rest of the year between this and then the miscellaneous embroidery. That's my plans for the rest of the year, plus designing stuff for next year's first collection. Because if timing is spread out equally throughout the year, and we have another August fall/Halloween update, I need my first shop update of the year to be in February, which usually I don't have one quite that early. Usually it's like April, which is way too late. But I should do February, May, August, and then November. Like November 1st at the latest if I do some kind of holiday launch. So yeah, if I want 4 per year, 1 every 3 months, that would be the schedule. So I would need to start designing that February stuff this year. And I have stuff in mind. I just got to decide what's the first collection of the year and which one's going to be the second collection of the year. So we'll see. Anyway, that derailed a bit. I looked at how many orders I've gotten since August 17th. 2,150. That's half the orders I've gotten in the entire year. Came in within the last not even 2 months. That's how crazy it's been. That's how busy I've been. And it's... I could not have even imagined it would have gone this way. So thank you so much. I'm glad so many people liked my designs for fall and Halloween. And it's not done yet. I gotta keep going. So let's do that. I've got a stack of packing slips here to get through that I printed off last night. I'll have to print off more for orders that came in overnight, but I'll start with this first. I haven't been printing off packing slips until I did this method where I'm putting the packing slip in the box. So now I am printing them out, although it's been very, very nice. Oh, and speaking of barcodes, you guys helped me out a ton in the comments saying I could do the code 128 for my barcodes, which apparently is a barcode where you do not need a UPC. UPC is a string of numbers. I can just type in any text and it'll make a barcode. So I'm not going to redo all the barcodes I already have, but I'll use that system going forward. I was playing around with some free barcode generators and I had to jump from website to website to find one that would let me format the barcode how I wanted, because I want the code itself to be like a certain height and I want the text to be pretty big. And so I got it figured out. Because some of them print the text so tiny, but I found a website that lets me do it really big like this. Plus it was the perfect size to where I could just print the image directly after downloading it. I didn't have to paste it into Photoshop to make it the right size or anything. So yeah, look how gorgeous that is. Nice big lettering and everything. So I might redo the barcodes for all the sketchbooks, but the rest I'm just gonna leave because there's no sense in redoing all that work. But the exciting part is I can cancel that subscription for the software that I've been using to generate the barcodes. I can now use the free generator, so thank you so much for your help on that. I have realized I need to keep the text very short because the longer the text is, the longer the barcode is, and it's just, I don't think my printer can print at that resolution to make the really long ones work, not on these short labels anyway, and I just bought 13,000 of these labels, so I need the barcode short. So this before said Hellcat Sketch White, but I made it say SB for sketchbook because I'm trying to have fewer characters. Even the white could be just a W or something. Thank you so much for your help on that. Here's an example of what I've been using as a freebie. So I cut up the sticker sheet to get a couple things on there. Midna in the back, Kiki in a bat, stuff like that. And then I put a message on the back. We ran out of pumpkin freebie stickers. Because I have that label printer set up at my other computer constantly. Like it's just there and it makes it so convenient to just quickly print something because I don't have to like swap out the paper on this printer and move my files to this computer. I can just do it all over there. So I feel like that printer needs to stay there all the time because it makes it so easy to print out barcode labels, little labels like this. I'm loving it. So let's do an order or two together with more of the barcoding because I feel like the last vlog there wasn't really much of that footage. I packed like one order sped up using the barcode scanner. Let's do like a real-time demo of it. And hopefully the audio is okay because you are my vlog camera. You're not my stream camera that's set up here. Usually I do stream cam with microphone. This is just straight vlog camera. So hopefully it sounds okay. So this first order is going to be for Beth. I scanned the barcode on the packing slip. And it'll bring up the order here. Mousy Sketches Art Print. The prints do not have barcodes on them. I'm considering getting them printed on the back because I don't like the idea of putting one of these stickers on the back. But if it was printed, that wouldn't be so bad. So maybe prints get printed with a barcode in the future. We'll see. Right now my options are to manually click verify on the screen, or I can scan right here. So now see sketches print. Oh, and it beeps like that. I don't have my earbuds connected to the computer right now, but it makes that sound when I successfully scan something. And I downloaded an extension for Chrome that lets me adjust the volume of different Chrome tabs because the beep was so loud. I was trying to watch live streams while packing orders, and the ding was just so loud. So yeah, I use this extension called Volume Master or something. Yeah, Volume Master. So I can turn down the audio in that tab, because otherwise you can right click a tab and mute, but I didn't want it fully muted. I just wanted it quieter because I kind of like the feedback noise, because this will always beep like the scanner. The scanner itself will always beep, but if the software doesn't also beep, I might have not registered a scan or something. Plus, I especially like it for when there's quantity 2 of an item. Otherwise, you might think you didn't scan the item, but really it did scan, but you need to scan again for item number 2. Anyway, let's do this. So Sunset Cloud, post it. Oh shoot, I accidentally double scanned. I double clicked it. Okay. It beeped at me. That's a good demo, okay. Thicker Treat. Howling Cat sticker sheet, that's also one that's down here. Tulip Wreath sticker. Winter Bun ornament. Oh, there's no more there. I gotta go grab some. Okay. And now it's gonna make a different noise after I scan the last item. And then you know you have everything. So I feel like the scan system is not slowing me down. It's actually making things very nice because I don't have to second guess what I've grabbed. Like, did I grab the right sketchbook variant? I'm not double checking that. And also I'm not counting all the items at the end, because that's one thing I used to do, is I'd count the items and see what the total item count is to make sure I have them all, but you still might have the wrong item. Like maybe you grab the meeting sticker instead of the meeting print. So I love this verification. Hey, this is missing a sticker. They're supposed to have bunny stickers like this, sealing them. And when I don't have the packing slips printed, I just have 2 ShipStation tabs, and I copy paste order numbers over, which is a little bit annoying. I prefer scanning the sheet, but it just doesn't make sense for me to print the packing slips when I pack order solo, unless it's a system like this where I'm leaving the boxes open and I need to know which box is which. Okay, now let's do another one where I'm not talking. Just do like my usual packing speed. This one's for Greffa. And with the scanning, there's 3 different modes, I guess. There's scan to verify, and print, and then scan to print. So right now I'm just doing scan to verify because I'm not printing the shipping labels. But before, I was doing verify and print. So once all the items are verified, it moves me to a next screen where I purchase the shipping label. But now, let's say I got my freebie stickers in and I want to start sealing these up, which I think I will do for the white boxes right now. I'll switch this to scan to print. And so the items are shown there again, but I've already verified them, so I don't need to do that again. I can just scan the barcode on the packing slip. So I could close it and tape it up. So for this box, I would do a 6-inch piece of tape on all sides. I'm gonna have to go with a shorter piece on one side to leave room for the freebie. If we do a 5-inch piece off center, that should be good. And I could squeeze the pumpkin in there and then just use a piece of Scotch tape to cover the gap, I guess. Is that worth it? Should I just do these on Monday? Because like if I do this now, I can buy the labels now. That'll save me time on Monday. I mean, I feel like for the sake of the stream, I should do it now. You know, instead of sealing a little gap with Scotch tape, I could just leave one side of the box untaped. And that's also a very obvious marker that that box still needs its freebie sticker. So yeah, I could just tape up two sides because that one last piece of tape won't affect the weight of the box enough to like be a problem for purchasing the label. So maybe that's what I'll do. Seal two sides, leave the third for Monday. Plus, that way, if I need to squeeze a bigger sticker in there as a backup, I have that option. Like, what if the stickers don't arrive tomorrow? I'll have to try to slip these in, and these are bigger than the pumpkin freebies. So, yeah, okay. Leave one side untaped. Good.
So bad am I misbound this time for closure. You want what you want, that must be awful. But please pull up your pants, no offense. We'll be dancing in rice. I'm not telling you twice. Nothing you can do to make things right. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. Sitting all alone on your crackback, hoping for some cash, but they're burning off the fleshlight. Hey, still all weak, lacking talent, but you get the parents. So proud how you manage to date. Everybody lonely in this goddamn city. Goddamn city got me pity all the pretty. I'm getting high in a room full of hippies. Goddamn hippies. We got no room.
Okay, I've got shipping labels for all of these, even the ones that are not sealed. I've got some flat mailers down there, and then the brown ones are not sealed yet, but they've got shipping labels inside that I can apply later. And now I have 15 more orders that have items that I don't have on hand. The extra freebies and the Halloween cat stickers. So I'm still gonna pack them, but leave them all open to add the items later. Okay, now these ones are done. They don't have any labels printed and they don't have their thank you cards and crinkle paper and stuff, so I'll have to add a little bit more. And some stuff it's like sleeved but not sealed shut because I need to put the sticker inside and then I can seal it. But the bulk of the work is done. It's ready for Monday. It is 4:30 and I'm tired of standing, so I just want to go chill and sit. I might just play some video games until the movie. We're going to the 6:40 show, so I can go chill for a little bit. And I also want to get a bit of food, but not too much. I'm skipping supper so I can have food at the movies, like skipping supper / also just having a small meal right now. A small early supper so that I can have room for popcorn and snacks at the movie. Because if we eat a whole meal right before we go, I'm gonna be full. I'm gonna do one of my pre-made veggie packs and I'm gonna add in this corn.
My bannerman would receive a raven with the message. Release my son, you'll be rich beyond your dreams. Refuse and your house will be destroyed, root and stem. You don't trust the loyalty to the men following you to battle. I trust him with my life. Just not with yours.
And it's now Sunday morning. The movie was quite good. I wouldn't say it's one like you must go see it in theaters. Like, it's enjoyable. It was very visually stunning and just such a cute story. It's about a personal assistant robot that ends up on this island where there's no people, it's all just animals. And it's very heavy on themes of like not fitting in, not knowing where you belong, finding a family, finding friends, building a community, people setting aside their differences to come together, that kind of story. Just finding where you belong and who you're meant to be with. Very touching, sweet story. I do recommend you check it out. Again, the movie was The Wild Robot. That's what it's called. Now, on the docket for today, I just did editing, of course. That goes without saying. I don't need to say it every time I do editing, you know? I just worked at that for a couple hours, and now I'm gonna do the clothing dyeing. I'm so torn about how to do the chair cover. Like, should that also be washing machine? Maybe, because maybe that's like the test. We do the chair cover with the washing machine method, and then I can do the clothing after. Okay, hold up. These written instructions say if you're dyeing synthetic fabric, you cannot use the washing machine method. Due to the complexity of dyeing synthetics, you must use the stovetop method to maintain an almost boiling temperature for the duration of your dyeing. So we have this RIT synthetic dye for the chair cover, and then this RIT dye for the clothing. And based on what I saw online, I do need at least 2 of these for the clothing. I'm hoping this is enough. These are very different pinks. Like, this shows several shades of pink on it, this one, and like, what color is it gonna turn out? I don't know. Should I even use the full thing or should I just use half? Chode chair, it's time to strip down. That's the chair without the cover, which is still cute. It's still cute. It's a bit of a purpley pink though. I had a different cover on it before because in the old place I had a square art room and I wanted it to look more cutesy, so it was like a navy blue cover with flowers. But I wanted to brighten that up a bit, especially for when I'm streaming. I feel like I kind of blend into the chair a bit, so I wanted something lighter, but that shade is just too fleshy. But this doesn't look so bad here because the black kind of goes with all the other black items I've got. Like, this area is kind of dark, so it goes. Although the shade of pink is still too purpley. Like, look at it compared to the wall. And this is not a peachy pink on the wall. I don't know how it's going to look on the vlog because I always have like a little color filter on my videos. But it's like, I always consider that to be a bit of a purpley pink. And the chair looks purple even in comparison to that. So anyway, I don't need to explain the cover. I just, you know, it's fun swapping out the covers on the chairs, okay? And this one is just very soft and I like the texture of it. It's just the color. So let's try dyeing it. This is actually pretty small, so I think I can fit this in a normal pot. The small one should be fine, but the bigger piece, I'm unsure. Okay, I've got some tongs, gloves, I've got old black towels down. These will have to be wet before I put them in there. I just scrubbed down this sink. I'm hoping that putting them in the sink to rinse them does not stain the stink. The stink? Stain? Don't stain your stink. It's gonna stain the sink possibly, so I'm a little nervous. Baby. Oh, do you wanna go outside? So yeah, add the dye to the pot, then wet the fabric, and then I can put it in, and I have to stir it pretty much constantly, and it recommends 30 minutes for polyester. So I'll be sitting at the stove for 30 minutes stirring these. And just keeping an eye on the color, because I can pull them out at any time, really. I just have to remember it's gonna appear more dark when it's wet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'm very nervous. Whoa! Like, I don't know how dark this should look. Because I could try to add more dye once the fabric is in there, but it might cause uneven dyeing, you know?
With the shoulder keep art.
Shoulder keep art.
It's all wet. Let's put it in.
Wait, can you come stir this for me while I soak the second piece?
What am I starting with?
These tongs. They're already pink, so they can't really get stained. Apparently the first 10 minutes are the most crucial, and I'm nervous because this is so much bulk. Can you stir my water? Okay. feel like I need to constantly lift this and get the folds to lay in a different way. We need to buy a big deep pot just for clothing dyeing.
And from making giant stocks after hosting future Thanksgiving events.
Okay, it's been 30 minutes, which is the minimum recommended amount of time. I'm curious how well the color is keeping. I did add a little bit more dye to this one towards the end there, because I'm trying to see how much it pales when I pick it up like this versus this one. It's tough to say. It's not even lighting. I even turned off the overhead light to try to get some more even lighting because we're missing a bulb on one side. So I think they're okay. I might just let the water cool a bit before I dump it. I got some dye on my hand. I wasn't wearing the gloves. I didn't think I needed it, but there were times where I'm like scooping with the tongs and the water would run inside the tongs and get on my hands, which really hurt because it's boiling water. Also now, pink hands. Okay, the color's looking pretty even between the two so far. It kind of depends what spot I'm looking at though. That looks a little darker, but it might just be a bit more wet. I don't know. It's hard to really rinse them though, so I'm gonna do a rinse cycle in the washing machine. Okay, the seat covers are in the dryer right now. While they were in the washing machine, I cleaned a couple bathrooms. The butt part of the cover looks a little darker than the back, but I think it's fine. We'll see how they look when they're fully dry. This is the other fabric I want to dye. On the website, it looks more like a baby pink color, but in real life, it's just way dustier and like, it's too close to my skin tone. It's just too close. So I'm going to attempt to dye this in the washer. It says it doesn't recommend multiple pieces in a front loader for this method, but I'm going to do it. Or I could do like 2 and 2 maybe, because I've got 2 bottles of dye, so it's like we could do 2 garments with one, you know. So there's sweatshirt, sweatpants, t-shirt, and long sleeve t-shirt. So we'll do 1 big and 1 small item in each load. How about that? Clothes are wet. Kool-Aid is made. This might stain this, but I don't care. This is just the one I use for watering plants. And then I've got salt water in there. So we plop this in, then we pour this in through the tray, and then we rinse out the tray with that. Oh, and I need some dish soap. So yeah, here's a chair cover, back piece, butt piece. I do have more dye, so I could try to dye this piece darker to match this one, but I don't know if the match is that necessary. It's more of a question of what pink do I prefer. I'm gonna go put it on the chair and take a look. Okay, that is actually a great shade of pink. That looks really good. I don't know what happened here. Like, did I touch one of my supplies to it while I was bringing everything down just now? Because it looks like some dye touched it after the fact. Yeah, this is pretty much perfect. The only complaint is it's a little bit see-through, so you see some of the black showing through. It's got this darkness to it. I don't know if it's even picking up on camera, but I feel like I can see less of the black now that it's dyed. Does it still look like a chode? Yeah, but it is way better. It's a cute pink, not a putrid pink. The color difference is a little more apparent now that it's on the chair. I think especially because of the angle the light hits it at, but what's going on here? Is the corner not in the corner? Oh, it's got a nipple. The nipple is now smaller and on the side. But overall, I think that was a great success. So, yay, one thing done. Just look at that. Look how cute. Especially when seen from this angle and not straight on. You know, it's less of that silhouette. Moment of truth. Whoa. Is it a patchy dye job or is it... What is it? It looks patchy. Should I have tried to stovetop all of them? I mean, I still can. I can plop this in some water. I just can't... Like, I'd need to buy more dye for the other items. Just if I stovetop dye it, is this part going to stay darker? Like, will it still be really uneven? I guess I could try. Oh no, and the thread didn't dye. I mean, that kind of looks cool in a way, but also kind of goofy. The pants are pretty bulky, so I'm going to do an experiment with the t-shirt stovetop method and see what happens. Okay, stop pushing the buttons. I had my next batch already wet, ready to go. Abort, abort! Well, I think I've salvaged it, but it's hard to tell. I'll know for sure once it's dry. The sweatpants, though, are too big to go in the stovetop pot. So if I want to try to re-dye them, I would need a bigger pot. I feel like now would be the best time since it's like fresh. It's still a bit wet, but what can you do? And I'm going to use the same water and then add more dye and do the long sleeve t-shirt. But I will not be able to do the sweatshirt either in this pot. But the long sleeve t-shirt, I can just fit. These fabrics are both wet, but look at the sweatpants versus the sweatshirt. Maybe they shouldn't touch. There might be dye transfer. Probably not, but anyway. It's completely different. And then shirt versus shirt. The shirt is very vibrant because I had to add more dye to it, but yeah, that's the color difference. This is gonna look a lot better on me. The two shirts are in the washing machine currently just for like an extra rinse, and I'm about to redo these nails. One of the knots officially came untied on here, so the strings are long. I should probably trim that now. There was a loose knot like this whole time and it finally came out. My thumb is a little wrinkly because my band-aid got wet. Sitting in my nail basket every time, even though it's full of stuff and it's not comfy. Okay, I'm all done. I need my basket back, please and thank you. Ow, 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 ow! I just scraped against the basket. Owie, okay. Excuse me, Geek. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, that's not supposed to be in there. And this I need to refill. This is empty. So here are the nails, green, very cute. Love that. And then also, I got the clothes out of the dryer. So the t-shirt is darker than the long sleeve shirt because I had to add more dye to it. But honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Like it might be slightly darker in the areas where the dye took more the first time, because that was like the top and the bottom. But honestly, I can't really tell. Like it looks pretty solid and it's a nice bubblegum pink. Oh, it's so cute. So crisis averted on that front. And then, yeah, here's the long sleeve tee in comparison. It's a little lighter because this looked really dark when it was wet and I was like, I don't think I want to dye this one that dark. And honestly, I love both. They're both within the range I was after. So yeah, here's this one. The dye job looks pretty even, which is good because it was looking patchy at first because it barely fit in that pan and I was trying to stir the fabric around and like grab pieces and move it around. I had an oven mitt in one hand and the tongs in the other. And I did a great job actually. This looks fantastic. Now the pants, I'm gonna need a bigger pot. Whether I use color remover or I just try to dye on top like I did with the t-shirt, either way I would need a bigger pot, which honestly would be a useful kitchen tool to have anyway, so I can look into that. And then I can also dye the sweatshirt because I'm not gonna wear it when it's its current color, so. Yay, salvaged. Was it worth the time and money? I don't know, but it was a fun little experiment. I will need to buy more dye though to do those other garments, probably 2 more bottles. There's a little bit left in this one, but that was the color. Petal pink, highly recommend. I mean, I don't know what it would look like on a white garment. These were already a dusty rose color, but it's very cute from what I can see. It's just a little bit past 6 o'clock. Probably should eat soon, and then I might just chill for the rest of the day. I was just folding the shirt and I noticed here it did not take the dye as well, so it wasn't quite perfect. This one's missing a little something, but it's not that noticeable. Okay, it's now Monday. My stream starts in 50 minutes and the stickers just arrived. So I'm like, oh my gosh, can I get these packages out before the stream? I also have to eat. I haven't touched up my hair or makeup, but I don't have to before the stream. I can skip that But I get to also like set up for the stream. I gotta do the thumbnail and like all the settings, blah blah blah. Set up the cameras, microphone. It's a mad dash. And every child matters sticker. And the regular beaver that we always get. Okay. Here's what we got. More Halloween cats, more snail, and of course the freebies, which I ordered a ton of. I think like 700 or something. I mean, 200 are for the trick-or-treaters, and that leaves 500 for orders. Is that too much? Maybe. But I also have the option of people to buy extra freebies, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have too many, but I just ordered that many because I wanted to be sure that I would not run out. Because I plan to include those in people's orders until the end of October. And then I'll have to come up with something else for the new freebie because it doesn't make sense to continue using that beyond October. The rest can just be set aside for now because time is of the essence. I'll also have to look at any orders that have come in between Saturday and today and get those packed. But the ones I have sitting out already should be pretty quick to do, especially the ones that just need a sticker. Like just the freebie, the ones that are already sealed, because those ones, the labels are already purchased. On the packing slips, I've circled the items that need to go in. So I need 3 more freebie stickers on this one, plus the actual freebie. So usually I have the freebie just floating loose. So I'm going to put the 3 that they purchased in a sleeve, and then the 4th one loose. I like when the freebie's loose because it looks like a little extra something, you know, when you open it. So, yeah. Oh, and this tape, they printed the other way compared to my usual tape place. So when the tape comes out, it's upside down. I have to like turn it. And I've officially run out of time, so I'm going to have to do a bit of that order stuff on stream. The plan is to do the miniatures, which I haven't touched in a long time. I've only done it once, in fact. I've got this huge kit. It's gonna take me forever to finish it, but I'm just in the mood to work on it. Where did I put that thing? I see it back there, the purple box. It's now Tuesday morning. The stream went well yesterday. I spent about an hour on the order stuff because in addition to sealing up all the boxes, I had about 12 or 13 orders to pack from scratch. So did that on stream, and then I transitioned over to the miniatures, so I'll show you what I got done. So as a refresher, this is the miniature. It's a little coffee shop, and I worked on the roof yesterday, so I have this. It was a pain in the butt because I had to paint all these pieces and it was taking so many coats of paint. The light edges are not so bad to paint, but these dark sides are hard to cover, and so I gave up at one point and got my own paint because I knew it would be thicker than this stuff, more opaque and get better coverage. So I'd done 2 coats with this before I was like, screw it. Because I started coat 3 and I could still see through it. And I was like, no. So every single one of these little wood pieces, I had to glue here and have it all stand up and like, you know, it's at an angle. So how do you glue it without it falling over? And it was a bit of a struggle, but we got there. Thankfully, these turquoise parts, I did not have to paint myself. So yeah, there's all these pieces, yeah. And then there's a little wind vane on top, and I had to paint all this too. So we've got a piece of wire with a bead on the bottom and then a flower that I had to twist the petals on. And sadly, it's tarnished on half the petals, so maybe I can try painting it to brighten it up a little bit. Then a little shooting star and a coffee cup, and there's a tiny bead here. And I think a lot of times a little bead like that is to kind of stabilize everything, because gluing the wire to this coffee cup would not work very well. But it would be better if the wire would actually fit inside the bead. The beads are too small for the wire to fit into. So that is very precariously perched, and I hope the glue holds up. I feel like if I touch it at all, it's gonna fall apart. But that's the roof piece. So cute. It was fun to build something a little bit bigger, even though the painting was annoying me. And then there's more. And here, I busted out this tackle box, the ones I would use for my buttons that I would press. Because I'm accumulating a lot of small pieces now, and I need somewhere to put them. This guy's too big, as is this, so I need somewhere to put the big pieces. But I finished off this thing yesterday because I had glued it all together the last time I worked on the miniatures. So this time I painted it and glued on the bead and the wire for the crank and glued on the little rug parts of it, the patterns. So it's a little step ladder. So cute. I love this. It's like so tiny but quite detailed. So that's what I have so far for the minis. This stuff and that. And I'm only on the 3rd page of instructions, or technically 4th page now, because the instructions start on page 2, and I am just barely on page 5. Got some signboards to do next, coffee maker, a bunch of cute little things, and there are 25 pages of instructions. Yeah, page 25 is the final assembly, turning on the lights. So it is quite the project. It's gonna keep me busy for a while, especially if I only work on it like once every 6 months. I might have to pick up the pace a little bit. I've just been busy lately, so yeah. That was fun though. A little frustrating at times, but fun. It's like, it makes me angry, but then once it all starts to come together, I'm like, ooh, oh my god, this is so cute, this is so fun. So it's a bit of a love-hate relationship. I need to end off this vlog because it literally gets uploaded today. It's 9:45 on the Tuesday that this is going up. But I have one final thing to say. I got my stitches out. I got the stitches out this morning. The wounds are not fully healed though. I need to continue with the wound care regimen for another 5 days, they said. And they did not have results in, but they said the results will likely come in this week and they'll call me either way, whether it's good or bad news. So fingers crossed it's good news. Because it was a biopsy, if anyone didn't see the previous vlog where I talked about it. Skin biopsy on a couple weird moles. One on the thumb, one on the back of my arm. So, yeah, now we just wait, I guess. But I'm just so glad the stitches are out because, like, the thumb has been so tender still, just touching it. And I was convinced it's because of the way the stitches are wrapped around the tissue. Maybe there's like a nerve that's being irritated. So now that they're out, I feel like the pain's finally gonna go away. It's been pretty good. Like, the thumb's been usable, but just hurts to the touch. So I'm just so glad the stitches are gone. I feel like it can fully heal now. Yes, yes. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one on Friday. Getting ideas. Yeah, I might move these right now. I'm in like the reorganization mood. This is not what I should be doing. I don't have time for this, but I'm just in the mood. Oh my gosh, look how good that looks. It's a perfect fit width-wise and height. I need to get 2 more to go on the other side. There's unused space at the back, but